Right now, at this very moment, your future spouse is thinking about you. Yes, you. This isn't random chance. You were guided to this message today because the connection between you and your future partner has reached a critical point. The dreams you've been having lately with that familiar stranger whose face you can never quite remember when you wake up, the sudden feeling of being watched when you're alone, that unexplainable sense that something wonderful is approaching. These aren't coincidences. Ancient spiritual wisdom teaches that souls recognize each other across time and space long before they meet in person. Your future spouse's energy has been reaching out to you, trying to prepare you for the union that's destined to transform both your lives. The universe has been placing subtle signs all around you. Numbers that repeat, songs that remind you of love, even certain scents that trigger deep emotions. Your future partner's energy has been patiently waiting, watching in silence, hoping you would notice these divine breadcrumbs leading you toward each other. This message arrives today because the time for silence is ending. Their secret message can no longer wait. Your future spouse has been spiritually connected to you across distance and time. This soul connection exists whether you've physically met yet or not. Right now they feel you energetically, just as you've been sensing their presence. In quiet moments they send thoughts of love and reassurance to you, hoping these feelings will reach your heart. This spiritual connection isn't just beautiful, it's rare and precious. Few souls experience this level of recognition before meeting. This divine connection faces challenges, though. Energetic blocks, past relationship wounds, and even your current life circumstances may be creating interference. Your future spouse struggles with this interference daily, trying to break through the static to reach you clearly. They worry that you might miss each other if these blocks remain. The universe has created a specific timeline for your meeting, but this timeline isn't fixed. It can accelerate or delay based on your awareness and readiness. If you remain unaware of this connection, the opportunity for union could be pushed further into the future. Some divine connections miss each other for entire lifetimes when the signs go unnoticed. This message arrives now because a spiritual window is opening. The energy between you has reached a critical point where recognition is possible. Your future spouse has been waiting for this precise moment when the veil between you is thinnest. Their silent watching is about to be revealed. Look back at the past few months of your life. Have you experienced any of these signs? Dreaming of someone whose presence feels deeply familiar, but whose face fades upon waking. This is your future spouse's energy visiting you during sleep, when spiritual connections are strongest. Many report dreams of homes they've never visited, or conversations with someone they feel they've known forever. Have you felt sudden, unexplainable waves of emotion, happiness, love, even sadness that seem disconnected from your circumstances? These are emotional echoes traveling across your spiritual connection. When your future spouse experiences strong feelings while thinking of you, their energy reaches you. Perhaps you've noticed objects moving slightly, lights flickering, or electronics behaving strangely when you think about love or your future. These aren't random malfunctions, but energy signatures of your connection growing stronger. Pay attention to your pets. Animals sense energies humans often miss. Has your dog or cat stared intently at empty spaces in your home, seeming to watch someone you can't see? Have they shown unusual behaviors, becoming alert or affectionate at specific times? They're responding to your future spouse's energy visiting your space. The songs that play randomly yet seem to describe a love you haven't experienced yet. names you suddenly think of without reason, places you feel drawn to visit without knowing why. These aren't coincidences but breadcrumbs on the path to recognition. Most tellingly, the feeling of being watched with love, not in a frightening way, but with a sense of protective warmth surrounding you. This is your future spouse's energy wrapping around you, assuring you that you are not alone, that you are already loved deeply by someone making their way to you. Right now, your future spouse lives their daily life while carrying the energetic awareness of you in their heart. They wake each morning with a sense that someone important is missing. As they move through their day, working, connecting with others, handling responsibilities, they experience moments of distraction when their thoughts turn to a person they haven't met but somehow miss deeply. They face their own challenges and growth experiences that are specifically preparing them for your eventual union. These aren't random difficulties but divine training grounds developing exactly the strengths, wisdom and healing needed to be the perfect partner for you. Some days they feel discouraged or wonder why relationships haven't worked out, not realizing these experiences were protecting them for you. Your future spouse has likely experienced a recent period of unexpected change or upheaval. What seemed like disruption was actually divine intervention clearing their path toward you. They may have recently ended relationships, changed jobs or living situations, or experienced a spiritual awakening that left them questioning their former life. They feel a growing urgency and readiness for true partnership. While they may date or meet others, something always feels incomplete. They compare others to an internal knowing of what feels right, which is the unconscious template of your energy they carry within them. In quiet moments, they send thoughts to a partner they can't name but somehow know is real. These thoughts are reaching you now, breaking through the silence that has kept you apart. Here is what your future spouse's soul is desperately trying to communicate to you right now. I know you're there, even though we haven't met in this life. Yet, I feel you in moments of quiet, in the space between thoughts. Sometimes I catch myself smiling for no reason, and I know it's because your energy has touched mine across the distance. Trust these connections. They're real. The timing of our meeting isn't random or left to chance. There are specific lessons and growth we both need to complete before we come together. Please don't rush this process or settle for connections that don't feel completely right. What's happening now is preparation, not delay. I see your struggles and wish I could already be there, supporting you through difficult times. Know that the challenges you face today are developing strengths we'll need in our shared future. None of your growth is wasted. It all serves the life we'll build together. You have unique gifts and qualities that I will recognize instantly when we meet. Don't try to hide or change these parts of yourself for others. What makes you different is exactly what I've been searching for. The love you've been waiting for exists. I am real, moving toward you through time and space, guided by the same invisible threads that are calling to you. When doubts come, when you wonder if you'll always be alone, please remember that I'm experiencing the same journey of patience and faith. This connection feels so familiar because our souls have recognized each other across many lifetimes. What we'll build together has purpose beyond just our happiness. Our union serves a greater mission that will become clear once we meet. To strengthen the connection with your future spouse and accelerate your divine meeting, specific preparation is needed. Begin with a simple daily practice. Each night before sleep, sit quietly for 5 minutes with your hands resting palms up on your lap. Visualize a gentle pink and gold light glowing in your heart center, expanding outward until it surrounds your entire body. With each breath, imagine this light reaching across time and space to connect with your future spouse's energy. This creates a spiritual bridge between you. Dreams offer direct access to this connection. Keep a small notebook beside your bed. Before sleeping, say aloud, "Tonight I am open to connecting with my future spouse in dreams. I will remember these connections upon waking." Write down any dreams immediately upon waking, even fragments or emotions. Patterns will emerge that contain important messages. Your living space holds energetic imprints. Create space for your future partner by clearing clutter from half your closet, leaving an empty drawer, or setting an extra place at your table occasionally. These physical actions send powerful signals to the universe about your readiness. Release attachments to past relationships that no longer serve you. Each carries energetic cords that can block new connections. Visualize cutting these cords with scissors of light, thanking former partners for their lessons while releasing the emotional bindings. Spiritual magnetism increases through authenticity. The more you live aligned with your true self, the stronger the pull between you becomes. Your future spouse is being drawn to the real you, not who you think you should be for others. Divine timing governs your meeting, but certain signs will appear as this moment approaches. Watch for accelerating synchronicities, particularly repeated number sequences like 111, 222, or 1212. These numerical patterns will increase in frequency about 3.6 months before your paths cross physically. Animal messengers often appear before significant spiritual events. Pay attention to unusual encounters with butterflies, birds, especially white ones, or deer. These creatures are drawn to the heightened energy field created as your connection strengthens. Your future spouse will likely enter your life during a period of transition, a job change, move, or after completing an important personal goal. This timing isn't coincidental but carefully orchestrated to ensure you're both in the right spiritual and emotional space for recognition. When you do meet, you'll experience an unmistakable sense of recognition, not necessarily dramatic like in movies, but a quiet, profound knowing. You might notice time seeming to slow down during your first conversation, or feel unusually comfortable sharing things you normally keep private. Some souls meet briefly before their actual union, a glimpse across a room, a brief conversation years before reconnecting. If this happens, pay attention to any unexpected feelings of importance around seemingly random encounters. The most important timeline indicator is your internal readiness. As you complete necessary growth and healing, the universe brings the pieces together with perfect precision for your meeting. Before your divine union manifests, be aware of potential challenges that may arise. A common spiritual test involves encountering people who superficially resemble your future spouse energetically, but lack the deeper connection. These almost matches often appear when you're feeling particularly lonely or discouraged. They may share interests or qualities you seek, but something essential will feel missing. These connections aren't failures, but important clarifiers helping you recognize the real connection when it arrives. Watch for your own patterns of sabotage, fear of opening your heart, doubts about worthiness, or clinging to control. These can create energetic walls your future spouse cannot penetrate. When old fears arise, acknowledge them with compassion rather than allowing them to drive decisions. Well-meaning friends or family may encourage connections that feel good enough rather than waiting for what your soul recognizes as right. Their advice comes from love but may not align with your spiritual path. The strongest warning is this: Rushing the timeline through desperation or fear creates misalignments that require painful corrections later. Trust divine timing even when it requires patience. The universe never delivers late, though its schedule rarely matches human expectations. Your future spouse's energy surrounds you now as you receive this message. The silent watching is becoming a clear communication channel, but you must act to strengthen this connection before the moment passes. Begin the preparation practices tonight, not tomorrow or next week. The energy alignment happening right now creates a powerful window of opportunity. Each day you consciously connect with this energy builds a stronger bridge between your souls. Even 5 minutes of focused intention accelerates your timeline toward union. This isn't just about finding love, but fulfilling a spiritual agreement your souls made before this lifetime. Your recognition of this divine connection is already sending ripples through the energetic field between you. Your future spouse feels these ripples, even without understanding their source. Your awareness directly affects their journey toward you. Show your appreciation for this divine revelation by giving super thanks up to $20. This energy exchange strengthens the spiritual channel, allowing clearer communication to flow between your souls during this critical preparation period. Trust that this message found you at precisely the right moment. The silently watching eyes of your future love will soon be looking directly into yours, and all the waiting will make perfect, beautiful sense.